Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I am Bethany and we are doing another love and romance or love and relationship reading. But it is specifically for a romantic connection that you have in mind. So I did a couple of them already this week and I was still feeling some confusion. And so I wanted to do one today that is centered around truth and clarity. So we're going to only be looking at or tapping into the energy of the person that you are thinking about. And we're not necessarily going to be bringing your energy into it. Like, I'm not going to tap into that energy of you because I feel like it clouds the truth and the clarity, and that's what I kind of realized. And so we're going to be nosy and we're going to tap into whatever we're allowed to know, whoever's energy, whose soul, whose higher self is like giving us permission to tap into their energy. So if the messages don't resonate for you, please don't take them and try to make them fit. Perhaps you're just not meant to know at this time, or maybe do a personal reading with me if that's the case. If you would like to know more and you just didn't get the answers that you were looking for, you can tell the reading is not for you because it's general, so it's not going to be for every single person. But hopefully you'll get some messages in there if you're meant to and guided to watch this video. So yeah, we are, sometimes we do get blocked from going too deep or getting certain specific answers. I mean, I think you've seen it in where I'm trying to find specific timing questions or answers and I'm not getting it really, and it's confusing. Sometimes things are confusing as well because either we're not meant to know yet, or, it's just not time, or we aren't supposed to know because they don't want us to mess it up. They don't want our energy to influence it too much. And that's why I'm going to be only tapping into the energy of the other person. Just keep in mind that everybody has free will. Just because I say that their next actions or their intentions, is one thing, is not a guarantee that this is actually going to happen. You also have to remember, and I am going to do a little bit about your energy. I'm just going to do some advice, right? At the very end for the person watching, for you watching, to see what we can do, what you can do. To have the highest and best outcome happen for you. And I am looking to tap into something that is more positive and uplifting and what's the word I'm looking for? Encouraging rather than discouraging. I want it to be empowering. So I'm not trying to tap into toxic relationships that need to end. Although, if that comes through and someone needs to hear that you're in a toxic relationship, it needs to end, that will come through. But that's not my intention. My intention is to get some clarity and truth on a relationship that is maybe just confusing for you right now, that is in your highest and best good. Perhaps it's the lesson that we need to learn, right? And we're not seeing it, hearing it, or it's like the advice that we need to learn more about and put into practice in order to have the highest and best outcome happen for us. Either way, I think I'm only going to be doing one message, but again, once I get into it, it's possible I will be doing more than one, tapping into different timelines or situations. But my goal is for just one message to come out that can fit for most everyone who is watching it, who needs to hear it. Yeah, that is my intention. But again, Spirit always has different ideas about what needs to happen, what needs to come out. So you're also going to surrender to that and trust whatever needs to be said and heard and integrated. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I also don't know how long this message will be, but I'm hoping for a semi-quick reading. Okay, so first we're going to tap into their current thoughts and feelings about the relationship with you or about you. So what are their current thoughts? Current thoughts. What are they thinking about? What are their current thoughts? The person that you are thinking about, what are their current thoughts about you and the relationship? This is to provide truth and clarity so that we can feel safe and grounded and aligned. Please let us know what is the message, their thoughts. Hey, they don't want to share their thoughts, do they? Finally. The Two of Air. Okay, so the Two of Air is being blindfolded to something. It can be about not seeing something for what it is. Perhaps they're trying to figure out something about it. It can also be a need to go inward and not look at the situation, but to feel out the situation with your intuition. Let's get some more about that. Queen of Fire and the Three of Water. So they know that they enjoy being with you. That's what they think about. They think about how attractive you are. Queen of Fire is a very attractive, magnetic, feminine energy, a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be those signs, but they're very magnetically drawn to you. And they enjoy spending time with you. The Three of Water is, and it's in a more casual setting. They like going out with you. If you guys go out and like eat or drink or, party, go out with friends, like they enjoy spending time with you. That's what they're thinking about. What else do we need to know about this? Their thoughts. So pretty positive thoughts, but I kind of want to get more. Wow. Okay. The Ten of Water. So this is the Ten of Cups. So they are thinking about how this feels emotionally fulfilling. I feel like I wanted to get more about the Two of Swords just to see if like what is it they're not seeing. But I think what they are thinking about is like this could be someone that I see myself having everything emotionally that I've desired in a relationship. But I just wanted to clarify the Two of Swords real quick. The Ten of Air. Yeah, so I think that's two very opposite energies, right? Ten of Swords is a painful ending. So what they are trying to do is kind of like blindfold themselves, not give in to the painful thoughts. They're really like they're noticing the thoughts that have them feel like, I mean, this could also be like the thoughts of like painful endings from the past. I'd say not with you, are maybe clouding this, could be clouding it sometimes. And maybe that's why they're confused, just as you're confused. Because I feel like if you're feeling confused, they're most likely feeling confused as well. That's why you're feeling confused. And you're just kind of, they're reflecting that to you, right? That they are confused if they haven't said it. Or maybe they have, but you're still just feeling confused about like maybe what to do. Okay, so those are their thoughts. They're thinking about the past painful endings that they've had. They're trying to go inward and get out of that painful energy to feel the good stuff, because they do acknowledge that there's a lot of good, happy, positive, very attractive, maybe passionate energy that they feel with you. That's what they think about. Okay, so now let's look at their feelings. What are their feelings towards you and the relationship? Six of Water. This is a lot. Six of Water, Patience. Patience is Temperance, I believe. The Star, the King of Fire, and the Ace of Fire. Wow. So the Six of Water, the Six of Cups can be about like a past life soulmate kind of feeling, like they've known you before. They feel like you're a soulmate. It could also be about things coming back from the past. So it could remind you of somebody, or you remind them of somebody, or that you remind them of their childhood or something like that. But they have very fond memories. Like they feel nostalgic when they feel your energy. I don't want to say when they think about you, but with the way they feel about you. If there's a nostalgia there, we have Patience. I mean, so this could have been somebody you had an ending with as well, like however long ago. I don't know, but that could very much be it. So like they long to have those energies come back, or it's like you remind them of energies that they enjoy. Patience is Temperance, which is about emotional balance and alchemy. And then we also have the Star, which is about healing. So they feel, with the Patience card and the Temperance card and the Star, it kind of feels like I've been waiting for someone like this for a long time. And that's really what it feels like, because the Star can be about my wishes coming true. It could also be about your North Star, following your North Star. And I mean, we have counterparts coming up, so they do feel like you're a match to them, because now we have the King of Wands, or King of Fire, and we started with the Queen of Fire. So they think about you in that way, and they feel that, look at his heart rate here, that you are their match, especially with the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. That's like they're very attracted to you too. They feel there's like a fire that lights in them when they see you, when they're around you, when they think about you. They have not only sexual and passionate, feelings for you, they also have um, romantic feelings for you too, with the Ten of Cups, and also like maybe even friendship feelings. Like they feel all the feelings, to be honest. Friendship, they enjoy spending time with you. They see you as being like emotionally fulfilling long term. And they feel like a soul bond with you. I mean, they may not put it that way. They may just feel like this. I feel like I've known you before. That's kind of what I was getting with that. And with the patience card, it's like they also see that maybe time had to pass for them to experience some healing, to go through that painful ending, and maybe they're still healing from that painful ending, the Ten of Swords that came up in their thoughts. And so in their feelings, they feel like, wow, I could heal and be ready for a relationship with this person. That's what it feels like. Okay. Let's look at their intentions. So what are their intentions? What are their intentions? The Three of Earth. So this is about collaborating, teamwork, coming together, working on a common goal. Can you tell us more about this? Why the three though? They have a lot of threes in their energy towards you too, which I'm noticing. So there might be a third energy. I don't know what that third energy is yet. We can ask about that. The Six of Earth is balance, and the Nine of Earth, and the Tower. So the Six of Pentacles, that's about balance and reciprocity, equal energy exchange. The Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Earth, is about building up a solid foundation for yourself. And then the Tower is like destroying a foundation. Immediately what I got, because the Nine of Earth, the Nine of Pentacles can be like my single card, like I'm single and I'm on my own. And so it's like deciding to, maybe that's the third energy, is like being a bachelor, bachelorette, I don't know. Not being single anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting. I want to clarify this, but I want to use a different deck. Because that is what I'm feeling, but Five of Cups. I mean, perhaps they chose something over you at one point. Could have been work, because we have a lot of pentacles. Could have been, I'm feeling like work or a job, or they chose to focus in that direction rather than focus on a relationship with you, and they feel regretful, they feel sad. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about deception and lies, but like he's about to get caught. What did they lie about? What did they lie about? So their intentions are to come clean about something and to communicate with you. So the seven don't, and they regret doing something. They lied to you about something. Maybe about work. They lied to you about being at work. They lied to you about not being available because of work or something like that. Also because of a third energy, like that could be the third energy that was coming through. It's like maybe they use that as something to what is the third energy? Is it work, or what is it? Is it somebody else? Is it, and somebody else doesn't have to be romantic. It can be like a family member. It could be a child, a parent. It could be a friend. It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be like a coworker. Okay. So we do the Knight of Cups. So they could have been, well, okay, before I say that, is this like somebody else, or is it them just not sharing? Yeah, we have Temperance again. So that's Sagittarius energy. So they could have Sag in their chart. They lied to you about not wanting a relationship and not being ready for one, and they blamed it on something, money, work. Yeah, because they got defensive. They were defensive. They were just trying to defend themselves because, yeah, because of the devil is addictive patterns, behaviors, or fears. I think they are afraid. They're afraid of commitment. They lied to you about being ready. If that, or they like their energy was like, I don't know. I mean, if they hadn't, if it does feel like they want to come clean though. Their intentions are to tell you the truth about how they feel. They feel bad about something that they did or said. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, a major lie, because I don't see any like other parties here. It was more like they kept you at an emotional distance because they were afraid. They tried to defend themselves when you would try to communicate with them. Um, and admitting or saying to you these things that yeah, I see a future with you, I see this, I feel that way, would destroy the foundation that they've built of them being single for so long, however long they've been single. And maybe they weren't ready to do that, right? And so what is this thing that they regret? Or like, I think we already got it, but I think, yeah, let me just get one more. The Fool. They regret not just, I mean, they regret not just jumping into it, I guess, like not taking a leap of faith on you. They regret not taking a leap of faith. Or they regret taking a leap of faith in another direction. Could be that too, but let's see. No, it's the not taking it. So they regret not taking your offer, or taking, they regret not offering you something, not engaging with you when they had the chance to let you know these things. That's really what they regret. So they're not really hiding anything, but I think they just haven't communicated this to you. But they somehow feel like it's a really big deal. So maybe it is a really big deal. Maybe commitment is a really big deal to them. And that's something that they want you to understand. And if they decide that they want to commit to you, or if they want to have this conversation with you, it is a big deal. And you can take it as such. That it means a lot to them. That's really what I'm getting. Because maybe they've gotten so used to being single and like, doing everything on their own, basically being married to work, I'm hearing, or like being in a relationship with their work, that they're like, they weren't expecting it. That is also the Tower, is like something you're not expecting. You weren't expecting this to happen. Like maybe the feelings, the connection, the meeting of you, or whatever it is, to happen so quickly that they let their fears get a hold of them and they ran. Okay. I want to look at their actions. Like, what are their next actions towards you? Strength. So they might hold back a little bit. This is also Leo energy. Strength can be about holding back, the willpower to have inner strength. Oh, Empress. The Empress can be about a new beginning. It's about fertility. It's about mother. It's about also wanting someone to be, seeing somebody in that energy. It's Taurus, Libra, Venus energy. So what are the next actions? The Strength and Empress. And the Moon. My gosh, so many major arcana. The Moon is Pisces energy. But it's again feminine energy, intuition, our shadows, subconscious. I need more details because these are too vague. What are their next actions? Maybe it's to reveal, with the Moon is something. The Moon is like revealing something, could be that, as an action, having something, addressing some illusions or bringing something out of the darkness. The Empress as actions would be like wanting a start, a new start, a brand new beginning. We need to give birth to something, right? And then the Strength card as action would be to have a little bit of restraint, though, which is strange. Okay. So again, we have the Queen of Air and the Ace of Air. So they want to communicate first. Their next actions are to communicate. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the Ace of Swords, provide you truth and clarity. And then we have the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands, which is a decision, making a decision going in this direction. So they also may want to hear from you. Like they want to hear, because since we have a lot of like feminine energy, I feel like I'm talking to a feminine energy. That's just normally how it happens. But like their next actions are to like maybe see how you feel. That's maybe they want to ask you how you feel and try to uncover. They might hold back their feelings, but they're going to reveal enough or talk enough, or maybe they'll ask you questions like, how do you feel about this? What is it that you want? So that then they can make a decision. Yeah, eight of Pentacles. This is work, working on something, developing a skill. Yeah, Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. 2 8s in a row. We have 888 though, the Strength card. What is that about though? Let me get clarifying here. High Priestess. That's listening to their intuition about the situation. But I was getting like with the Two of Earth is like, the Two of Earth, the Two of Wands is about two options, right? Having two different directions. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which would be like, I'm going to go and work on this, or it's the Eight of Cups, I'm going to walk away from it. So it's about them deciding and using their intuition. And then we have the Two of Cups that came out. Again, I feel like they want to gauge your energy before they make a decision, because they don't want to just reveal everything. Also, the High Priestess and the Two of Cups are both twos. So yeah, they want to be with you. They want a relationship, but there's some fears. What is it that's holding them back mostly? I think I know it's just because of fears of rejection. The Ten of Wands, this is a fear that this to me feels like, is this about feeling burdened? You have too much on your plate. I feel like they're afraid of saying, yeah, I want to be in a relationship, and then fucking it up, and then like other things getting in the way. Maybe they do work a lot. Maybe they do have other commitments. Maybe they do have a lot of other things on their plate that they're afraid is going to get in the way of their relationship, and then they're going to push you away or sabotage it, or they're afraid of that. Yeah, Page of Earth, this is also could be child energy. They might have children, you might have children. That's also something that they think about. How do you combine families? How do you, if you're a single parent, how do you manage that? Like being in a relationship and being a single parent and working and all that. Messenger of Air. That's the Knight of Swords. And then the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a solid offer. It's a solid new beginning. What did I ask? What are their fears? Their fear is that they might clam up and not offer it. Or the fear is that they will offer something and you won't like it. I don't know. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Do I need to ask any more questions here? What is one message they would like you to know about how they're feeling, thinking about, just kind of summing everything up? What is one message they want you to know? The most important message. The Two of Water, the Two of Cups. They feel the same way you do. It is mutual. However you shared that you felt about them, if you did or if you didn't, or if you guys just felt it, it's mutual. The Two of Cups came out twice. They have mutual feelings for you. They really do feel it. They really do want it. High Priestess again, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Good luck and good fortune. So let's get some advice. I'm going to put all these cards back. Ooh, okay. Guess I'm not picking those up. The advice for you, the watcher. So after hearing all of this, what is your advice? So if this is what you want, and I'm assuming it is because you're watching this video, how can you help make space for this to come in for you? Because it feels like it's a mutual, very loving, supportive energy. Oh, you know what I was going to ask, but maybe I will ask is like, what are their long-term intentions? Like, I get their intention, like, I guess I want to know, like, long-term. I freaking hate these decks. Like, I'm not, they're just so big and hard to shuffle. Like, okay. Let's look long-term. What's the long-term potential here? If they were to come forward and you guys were to start a relationship or, come back together or whatever your situation is. What is the long-term potential, or what do your higher selves want to tell you too about this long-term potential? Like, why are you guys being guided towards each other? The reason, maybe the lesson. So you guys don't have to do it alone. The Nine of Fire is the Nine of Wands. This is feeling like the wounded warrior, like you've been on a really long, hard battle alone. But it could also be the nine, very real, like the Nine of Wands might be. I don't know. Let me get more because I don't want to say anything that's like. It may be a little bit longer, is what I was feeling. With the Ace of Earth, to have this very solid, committed offer. With the Messenger of Fire, that's the Knight of Wands. But not actually, though, because the Knight of Wands is actually a quick energy that's coming through. But you also don't want to force it and push it, because, like, the Knight of Wands is actually like a fickle energy. It's like comes in quickly, leaves just as quickly. So with the Nine of Wands, it kind of indicates that you guys are still in the process of like building up to this solid offer, new beginning, that you don't want to necessarily rush it. So you want to let it unfold naturally. Yeah, see the Ten of Fire. And I was thinking that too. It's like, let it progress, because with the Knight of Wands is carrying one wand, and this is the 9. And I was thinking, oh, well, the one wand plus the 9 equals to 10. So it's like the last bit of it may come in quickly, but you're still not quite there yet. But it could also mean, I'm getting lots of different messages, so take which one resonates for you, but it could also mean that it may be unexpected when it will happen. So it could be a little bit longer, right? That's one message. It could happen very quickly, very soon. And it also could be unexpected. So, I mean, it could, so just take what resonates for you. The Four of Cups. This is about feeling discontent. See, the reason you don't want to rush it is because why you want to have patience is because you don't want the offer to come in before you're ready, before both of you are ready, because then you won't like it. That's the message right there. Yeah, so the Star. So some healing needs to take place first. These two were, came out in the other person's feelings, right? It's about they need some patience. It's probably why they're holding back at the moment. They need patience, and because there's some things that they're still healing. Okay. So, yeah. The Two of Fire, the Six of Air, and the Page of Fire. So they need to decide to move on from whatever it is that's been difficult for them first, before they can have the inspiration to come forward. Okay. Let's get some advice and final messages, or messages from the higher self, like I was asking about. White Eagle Ancestor Spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So that's maybe what they are healing, and could be something also that you're healing with this waiting or the needing the clarity, you know. What else? They're healing some kind of family pattern or wound. And you are too. I mean, if they are, then you also are. Or you're holding space for it because you have healed it. You know, you're holding space for them. Okay, the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Awesome. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I feel like that's what's happening right now with these messages, is they want you to know that, like, divine intervention is happening to bring this together. But, you know, also, like, you also need to decide that this is what you want first. So, like, maybe you haven't fully decided because you're trying to wait for clarity. And so now maybe this video is helping you have the truth and clarity to decide, to make space for it, so that divine intervention can happen to bring it forward for you. Holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Alchemy has come up so much with the temperance card coming out 3 times. So we have move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So that's your advice, is to focus on what you desire and not what you don't like, right? Focus on what you do like, not what you don't like. That's how you bring it forward. There's also a lot of purple happening here, and so I'm feeling very much like crown chakra and like third eye energy. So it's like tapping into, like, opening up that space for you to be able to receive messages, because perhaps you're feeling blocked, and that's why you're, you know, you felt confused about the situation. Perhaps you were getting messages, but they were also being confused with, like, your own fears, or you're picking up on the other person's fears or something. Okay, let's get one more. Melchizedek. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is what I was thinking too about the 9 of Wands. It's like there's still a little bit more to go. Let's see, what is this inner learning though? What do we still need to learn? Messenger of water, that's the Knight of Cups. This is definitely, and this, I think this goes for both of you, is you guys both need to learn how to wear your heart on your sleeves, to, like, be honest and communicate how you feel. Both of you need to do that. Four of Fire, this is about union and stability. This is also trusting that this is possible for you and that it's happening, is what I'm feeling. Like, this is about coming together. This is about finally having the stability and the union and the marriage and the relationship that you want. And the Messenger of Air, again, more about communication. Communicating fearlessly is what I'm feeling, is what I heard. Communicating fearlessly to the universe and to each other. Yeah, 2 of Earth, going back and forth, juggling, to stop juggling. The 3 of Fire. This could also mean to focus on gaining stability where you don't have stability in your own current physical world, money, job, family, home, things like that, even your physical body, and to wait too, is like allow it to come to you. That's what you're learning. You're learning how to receive at the moment. And the 10 of Air, and to let a painful cycle go. You know, both of you are doing that. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, though, that's a match. That's letting your higher selves do the work, to be honest. Like, stop trying to intervene, stop trying to make it happen. Like, let your higher self, your intuition, guide you, and let them guide you back together. Okay, I'm going to stop pulling cards now because I think that's pretty clear, but I'm going to pull some of my romance angel cards, and I think then we're going to be good. Please leave a comment or email me, or you can message me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers or Bethany Empowers Tarot. I have 2 Instagram accounts. Let me know how it resonated for you. If you would like your own reading with me, that information is below. I can do pre-recorded or face-to-face, one-on-one, just choose the one you would like. And then once you purchase the session, I will email you to set up the day and time. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video here on YouTube. All right, so what do we have here? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yes, freeing ourselves from what? Yeah, calling in your soulmate. I feel like it's like freeing yourself from just going through life, taking whatever's coming at you instead of trying to direct your energy towards what it is you want. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Like, what do you want? Like, get out of your own head too. Like, this is very like Eight of Swords energy to me. Free yourself. Free your mind. Like, also like let yourself be open to experiencing love and joy and passion and all the things that you truly desire. I feel like that like both of you guys are kind of like closed off to it, but like in meeting each other, you realize that, oh, this could be somebody that I have that with. However, you guys need to learn how to get out of your own way and call each other back in. Right? So if you're still even in contact with your person, there could have just been like some energies that kind of repelled you for a little bit, right? So if you are in a relationship or whatever it is, you know, take that as it resonates as well, because it doesn't mean you guys have to be separated or not talking. Let your friends help you, ask and accept support from others, and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I do feel like talking to your friends about it, getting some advice, that would be helpful. You guys also might have mutual friends. They might be reflecting things to you about this person that help you maybe get to know them better, because maybe you're afraid, can I trust this person, or whatever it is. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So don't be alarmed if there is a separation. It doesn't have to be a long one, but you may have to take this time apart in order to be able to come back together in an actual solid, committed, stable relationship. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. That's exactly what I was feeling with the Six of Cups energy in the beginning. That's how they feel. Maybe they need the separation to realize that too, to have all this space from your energy so that they can receive the information, receive the downloads, receive the clarity they need as well. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's what I said too, that you guys are learning how to share who each other is with each other so that you can truly get to know each other. Let's get what else like we need to know. Worth waiting for, yeah. It is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Definitely already mentioned that. And go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So they are going to express their love, and you guys both will, but you may just wait. I know everybody always wants to know how long are we going to wait? Let's see if they'll give us any kind of timing. I'm going to use tarot because I swear to God, every time I use the other, how fast that came out, the other deck that's like made for timing, it like doesn't give me clear answers. Judgment. Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny is the 20th. This is a 20, so it could be on the 20th of next month. But Judgment Day, that's like, I have two cards on that. So can we get maybe like, how long are we looking? Yeah, but it feels like maybe on the 20th of some day, 27th maybe, the 27th. That's next Sunday. 27. Anything else? Is there a season, like a zodiac we would like to tap into? We may be blocked from more energy. 7, another 7. And the Hermit, that's Virgo season. But we're out of Virgo season already, so aren't we? Yeah. We're going into Scorpio season. Right? Yeah. I don't know. With the Seven of Swords, that's also the Seven of Cups also represents confusion, having a lot of options. Like basically, we may not know because like Judgment Day, it's kind of up to them. It's also up to you, like how quickly you're going to get your shit together and like make space for this. And then we also have the Hermit, which is like going inward and needing to seek answers in solitude. So however long it takes, and it may not be revealed to us, or it has already been revealed, and we just are not listening. I get that message a lot. So if you would like to know timing, I mean, again, take timing with a grain of salt. It's not going to always be exact. Sometimes, yeah, but not all the time because other people have free will. This person has free will. They may be affected by other things. It may take them longer than you would hope, things like that. So don't get attached to a specific timing, because that's how it's not necessarily going to work out. So we had the 20th, 27th, right? Or it's just maybe it's already been revealed to you, and they're asking you to go inward and to trust what you heard the first time. Also ask for signs, like ask for numbers, ask for, it to come through for you in your everyday life. Say like, I would like a sign to know like how long is it going to be before I speak to my person about this, or we come back together, or we reconcile, or we are in a solid committed relationship. Trust whatever guidance comes to you, however you ask for it to come through, and then you get that answer. Trust that. That's what they would like to say. So I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. I hope this was helpful. Again, leave me a comment and let me know. I will see you guys again soon. All right, bye.